Welcome to Linguistics. This channel is about all things linguistic, discussing topics in phonetics, phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and sociolinguistics. So let's see what we've got today. I want to show you the word leap. Well, narrow transcription, not much difference. Of course, at some point we are going to introduce length because it's a long E, leap. It's this vowel. Close front, unrounded, tense vowel. I will introduce length later, okay? But so length, if you add this to a vowel, if you add it to a sound, it tells us that it should be pronounced longer. So it's leap, and then this would be leap. But then what about peel? Right? This is the narrow transcription. And then let's do broad. And then peel. So you see in the narrow transcription, I'm using a different kind of la. And the reason for that is, so I typed la and I added this secondary symbol in halfway in between. So I'll show you where that symbol is. There is a nasalized tilde which sits on top of the primary symbol, and we discussed it in the video on nasalization. So this tilde, if it sits on top of a symbol, it indicates nasalization. If it's like halfway, it shows velarization or pharyngealization. So I will show what's going on. This is the velum, this is the pharynx, and this is the pharyngeal wall. So I will show you the difference. But so velarization is like you move the body of the tongue towards the velum, but in pharyngealization, you move it towards the pharynx. So we are going to be using this symbol here through this, you see. So I put the symbol through L to show that this is a different shade of L. This is a different kind of L. It's slightly different than le and leap. If you say leap, it's, what kind of la is it? It's the, what kind of sound is it? It's, of course it's voice. There's no voiceless, so I'm gonna drop the voicing feature. So it's the alveolar lateral approximant, the le. But this one, it's this one. This is a voiced alveolar lateral approximant, but this one, it's velarized. So the L here is pronounced slightly differently. So the point of this video is to tell you that these words have the L, which is not velarized. It's the voiced alveolar lateral approximant, but we have some other kinds of words in which the L is velarized. So why is this important? Because first of all, in the narrow transcription, you have to write it. Second of all, you need to be able to pronounce it. So if you're trying to improve your English pronunciation, then sometimes you have to velarize your L. So look, this is the alveolar lateral approximant, and this is the velarized version of it. They have simpler names. This is called clear L, But more importantly, this is called dark L. So the whole point of this video is to introduce the dark L. Once you know about the dark L, you're going to be able to pronounce it, and you're going to be able to distinguish it when you hear it. And once you distinguish it in hearing, if you're transcribing that speech which you're hearing, you're going to reflect it in your narrow transcription. How do you reflect it? You use a secondary symbol for velarization, which is here, which sits through the symbol. You see, we have different kinds of tilde. There's tilde here, tilde here, tilde here. But I'm talking about this tilde, velarization, okay? Which sits halfway, like. So it gives you a dark L. How is it pronounced? It's velarized. I'm going to tell you how it is pronounced. You raise the body of your tongue, usually the back of it, towards the velum. You see, this is a clear L, this is a dark L. So the tongue body is raised towards, it approximates, it's not touching, or it's not like a fricative, there's more distance, but it is raised. So here if you say leap, so this is your la, this is your clear la. But if you say peel or pool, this would be your la, the dark L. It's velarized. Now we know how to produce a dark L. So in words like leap, loop, bleach, larva, laugh, the la in these words is dark L. Pool, milk, bull, ball, full. Beautiful. Thanks for your time and attention, and see you again soon.